Here's a little tidbit, something for you to think about, especially if you've received an email or a text message or even something in your mailbox from me about the state of the market. Stay tuned. There are far more qualified buyers than there are properties to sell them. Now, if you watched my last video, you know that this isn't a lack of housing. It's just the pace of the market. New houses are coming on over and over again. We are selling things, but we're just selling them so quickly. And one of the reasons that supply is low is that builders aren't building. Okay, we really can't control that. But something that we can control is how we feel about where we would go if we would sell the house. So I have a pretty long list of potential clients, people who have committed to working with me, yay, but have said, we're not ready to sell yet. So we'll call you back in, 3 or 4 months or next winter or 2023. And oftentimes the reasons for waiting are 100% valid. I always tell people, don't try to chase the market. You need to do what works for you. But as I said, one of the reasons that I'm hearing often is, well, I might be able to get great money for my house, but where would I go? I'm going to have to pay great money for my next house. Okay, so when is it okay to sell if you're not really sure where you're going? It's okay to sell and take the equity out of your home if you're moving out of state, because New Jersey is probably one of the most expensive states in which to live. Many, many, many reasons why you would stay anyway. But if you're moving out of state, especially if you're moving south, you're going to get far more for your money than you get here. So if that's in your plan, there's no reason not to accelerate it. From my perspective, I'm sure there's 100 reasons from yours, and that's fine too. There's another reason why it makes sense to sell now. If you're living in a pretty big home, maybe you've raised your kids, they've grown, they've flown, and you're alone in a big house. Thinking about downsizing someday, maybe think about accelerating that someday and make it now. Take advantage of the fact that you could sell your house for more today than you could last year, 2 years ago, 4 years ago. And maybe, although it's going to continue to appreciate a little bit in the coming years, this really probably is a good time. Take the equity out of that large home and put it into a smaller home, and then let that home grow in equity as well. Interest rates are quite low. You could take all of your equity and buy it with cash, or you could take some of the equity, take out a little bit of a loan, invest the balance. You get the picture. There are definitely things that you could do if you choose to downsize now rather than later. Another thing to think about, and this is kind of interesting, and this is the crux of this whole message. Is it a seller's market or is it a buyer's market? Yeah, it's a seller's market. But if you think about the fact that all predictions are pointing in the same direction, meaning real estate has always been and will continue to be a safe investment. It is like insurance against inflation. Historically, real estate yields about a 6% return across a 6 to 8 year cycle. If we're looking at the predictions, we see the pace of appreciation is going to wane, but appreciation is going to continue. So whatever you buy today will be worth 5, 8, 13% more than the day you buy it. What do you think? Is it a seller's market? Yeah. Should you take advantage of it? Why not? Your pace, not ours. Call me if you have any questions. I would love to chat. Again, my name is Jennifer Blanchard. I'm the team leader of the Blanchard team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services here in Basking, New Jersey, serving the state and beyond.